November 7th through 12th, we're going to have our grand opening celebration here of the new Nobles County Heritage Center in the historic Worthington Armory building. The Armory is 100 years old, so we're going to have a 1920s theme for our gala, which will be on the 12th. But leading up to that, we're going to have a whole week of programming starting on next Monday on November 7th. We're going to have a whole week of programming. And it's going to start out with Doug Oman, who is from Pioneer Public TV. He's their historian, and he does programming for them based on history things. And he's going to do two presentations, one at 1:30 and one at 6:30 that day. And they are both kind of veteran related because it is Veterans Day that week. So we wanted to have a veterans theme, and we got the local veterans organizations involved in sponsoring his coming here. So they're helping out with some of those costs. And we're going to really celebrate our veterans. One of the programs is on the Medal of Honor, Minnesota Medal of Honor recipients, and the other one is on the Civil War. And this was a very active Civil War area. A lot of soldiers came here after the Civil War and settled this region, so we thought that was fitting too. On Tuesday, we have Harris Darling and Al Langseth, two local guys. We're going to talk about the Native American original residents of this area. They have done a lot of artifact looking and digging, and Al's son is an archaeologist, and they have done some excavating out by Lake Ochita of the area there of the Indian campsites, so the Native American campsites. So we're excited about that. They're going to be doing two programs too. I think it's 1:30 and 6:30 for that too. On Wednesday, we have Barb Winchell Summer, who is a native of Worthington. And she is also a historian, especially an oral history specialist. And she did some of the research for both the Bandshell's National Register designation and the one for the War Memorial Building, the library building. And so she's going to come in, but she's going to talk about the New Deal because she also wrote a book about the Civil Conservation Corps. So she has some expertise in that, and we have an exhibit out there on the floor right now that's about the New Deal in Nobles County and Minnesota, and so she's going to talk about that. And then on Thursday is a big evening. Paul Summers is going to be here performing, and we're going to have food trucks outside. We're asking people to come and purchase their food outside and come in and eat and enjoy Paul, and a couple of Native American dancers are going to be here too that evening performing with Paul. And he's going to tell his story of his hidden heritage, of how he didn't know he was Native American growing up here in Worthington. And he will share that story and his music because he has a really well-known Native American band called Brûlé. And Friday we're doing a sneak peek for seniors, which we've sent out things to all the local assisted living facilities and are hoping that they will come and bring some of their residents, or if you're just a senior and you want to come see this and not be here necessarily when there's a lot of other people, we're kind of reserved that time for seniors on Friday afternoon. Saturday is our big gala though, and that's the 1920s theme. That's we're going to have the National Guard band here. We're going to have another, after they're done playing in the opening ceremony, they're going to play for a little while. And then we're going to have a local group called Night Coffee that kind of specializes in some 1920s era music. So we're hoping people come dressed if they want to in their flapper outfits and their Roaring 20s get up. I've got my dress ready. So, and you know, if people want to dance, we've got a beautiful floor for dancing. There were a lot of dances in here over the years, and we'd love to continue that tradition. So, and that's just from 4 to 7. There'll be hors d'oeuvres, some beverages, and that way if people have other things going on that night, it's come and go. You can just come in, you know, get a little something to eat and drink and listen to the music for a little while and then go on to whatever else you have going on that night. Well, we hope people see that what we've always wanted for this building is for it to once again be a community center. That's what it was built for 100 years ago. It was both an army and a community center. The city of Worthington at that time had a stake in it. They had from the get-go, they had special events here just all the time going on. And we want to continue. We want people to see this as a place where they can come in their community. And we're going to do all kinds of programming coming up. We hope you become a member to support us and think about becoming a member. We also would love to get some donations because, of course, expenses have gone up since this project began. COVID kind of threw a wrench in everything. It's been hard to raise money. It's been hard to, keep up with the expenses, the increases, and every time we think we've just about got it, we find out that something went up in price. So, we're close, but we're hoping to kind of really kick off the opening of the building and have people get invested in this building in one way or another.
Staff and volunteers are putting the final touches on the gala preparations. For more information on the celebration, visit the Nobles County Historical Society website or go to their Facebook page for details. All events are free and open to the public. Look for more coverage of the gala celebration right here on Studio 3.